I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. Who do you think put the Mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to train together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go open up a gym. Early retirement. This is your chance to get out before someone gets hurt. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
This feels like that winter when we both got hurt doing that insane drill.
Oh yeah. You messed up your knee and I broke my arm. We were the walking wounded for a while there.
Yeah, at first we were helpless and ready to sit out until we healed up. But after a week or so, we started to figure out how to help each other compensate for what we were missing.
So you figured out how to get by?
You can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, These superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. But there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Man, I am so ready to troll CM Punk. I just wish I could see the look on his face when you rake him over the coals.
Great! Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Drew McIntyre sporting a different look for this MMA rules match.
Here's your punching bag for the evening. This is the best talent the GM could afford? Ugh, I shudder to think of what they spent on catering. Well...
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with this MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
Oh, man!
Tremendous impact. Skull-crushing headbutt. The face of Adrian looks like it's been through a wood chipper. Oof, whipped right into the post.
Oh, moonsault. Incredible agility.
When you put that kind of size behind a moonsault, you're basically turning your opponent into a pancake.
Oh, swanton. Bang! Crucial counter there. Oh, man, that landing didn't look good.
From the top! You gotta be kidding me! Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Suplex. Short clothesline hits its mark.
Buck comes right back at him.
Look at this. Just launched his opponent.
Overhead, belly to belly. What a display of strength here.
Oh my gosh! Let's hope this thing doesn't get any closer to us.
Hoping's a good start, but we might be better off just backing up now.
This will be the time to go, guys.
Oh! Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like McIntyre. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Oh my goodness! Oh, what a drop kick! Nice headlock applied. Look at this athleticism.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Ooh.
And the announce table's getting a makeover.
That's not very feng shui.
Definitely flying.
Oh, whoa, what a landing.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Hoisted up high here.
Oh, my! Looks like he knew what was coming up.
German suplex. Returning back to the ring. Boom! Kick! Bang! Solid connection.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
He dodges out of danger.
Tackles ruthless. Headbutt.
Oh, nothing pretty about that. The Scottish Warrior staring into his opponent's soul right now, trying to see what they're made of.
Didn't see that enziguri coming.
Connects the fist to the face. Great counter.
German suplex. Just a ferocious assault from McIntyre.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Uh-oh.
Future shock DDT.
this one is over.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre just sent a message straight to CM Punk.
And that message is, anything you can do, I can do better. Your move, Punk.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take on Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight...
That's the safest bet you're ever gonna make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. This goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.
That's not CM Punk, it's Kevin Owens.
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left. A lift up.
Wow! What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. And that might be enough to knock some confidence out of Kevin Owens.
Yeah, and after that, McIntyre looked like he's been putting in the extra work.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway. McIntyre now with an unrelenting attack. Drew exhibiting all his power and force. Clothesline to the back of the neck. Moves from the ring to the outside. Drew is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. By the throat into the top rope. Oof. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. And Owens finding himself once again on the wrong side of an offensive exchange.
Drew making clear he came for a fight, and he's not satisfied yet.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Great thinking to stop Owens. Caught him with a big boot. On the mark. Look at this. Picture perfect backbreaker. Bang! Oh, man.
McIntyre looking highly motivated right now.
Shoulder tackle.
Nice clothesline. Ooh. Oh, with authority. Ooh. He gets sent straight down to the floor. He's looking to take things to the outside now. I can't imagine the pain being felt right now.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Delivered into the barricade. Boom! Oh!
McIntyre looking highly motivated right now.
Claymore by Drew McIntyre.
That might be all Drew needs. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout. And goes back into the ring here.
Like a Terminator, McIntyre's eyes are seeing red.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
And slides back into the ring.
Back in the nick of time. Ooh!
Oh, that hurt.
Drew is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Oh, McIntyre just launched his opponent overhead, belly to belly.
Just disrespectful.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Boom!
Hoisted up and air raid crash.
Owens at the mercy of his opponent.
Owens just can't find any breathing room.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
yeah!
Wow! Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Oh! The battle cries of a Scottish warrior emanating from McIntyre. And an elbow. Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre is a game changer.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next.
The These two showing how well they know each other. Textbook O'Connor roll. O'Connor roll for the win.
Kick out just before 2. I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away. Gets lifted into position. Nasty elbow shots, trying to create separation. Sharp clothesline.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Ooh!
Connects with the kick. It's not looking good for Owens. Owens is under the gun.
And a stomp to the gut.
Vicious. Insulting. Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. Here's Owens landing hard ringside. Going outside. What's he got planned here? Oof, we're seeing pure aggression from McIntyre. Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on. He hits him right in the midsection. The referee is so close to calling a countout.
Owens avoids that one. Drew is setting him up for the Claymore. That'll take his head.
What the hell?
That's Lexus King.
Oh, we've got another CM Punk out here.
Gigi Dolan out of nowhere with a high knee. And here comes KO to direct traffic.
This pack of punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart. I don't like the looks of this. Gonna sleep.
Clearly, they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got?
Insult meet injury. GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice.
We need some help out here. Is anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback in the war against mutiny.
And Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.